Hello, I would like to help you with an instructional video on how to create your web quest if you haven't already done so. You need to go to teacherweb.com and go to web quest, create a web quest. Click on create a teacher web quest. Select elementary school. Whatever category your topic falls under, and mine is going to be history. The topic is going to be slavery. And the title is going to be Slavery Web Quest. I do have an account code, and I did provide that with you to you on last week's agenda. It's FF219PUNC. Agree, agree. And now you have link to your web quest. Now this is very important because this address will be the way that I go to my web quest and make changes to my web quest. So you got to make sure to write that down somewhere. Here I'm able to choose. I don't have to. You could choose this and then you could change it later. So don't spend too much time on this there. No. Making history. How about that? That's good. Okay, and then you are supposed to put in your name, email address, and password. The password's the hardest part. It has to be pretty lengthy. It has to be both letters and numbers, and I think 8 or more characters. So it might be different than ones that you're allowed to use for email or whatever. So make sure you have an appropriately long and with letters and numbers password, and create it. So that's why it says print for future reference. This is very important, this address. And this page also gives you information about how to update your web quest, but I'll show you that in a minute. If you go here, now you actually have a live website. I mean, you own this. I mean, you don't own it, but you developed this. You made this website, and this is the beginning of your web quest. And to make changes to it, you never have to go back to teacherweb.com. Just go to this site that you've created. And to make changes on the page, you click on Last Modified. And now you can see that the introduction can be modified by just deleting what is there and putting welcome to this web quest. Now every time you make changes, you do have to put in your password. That way, you know, not anybody can make changes, only you can make changes. So make sure you put your password in and click save each time. And now every time somebody goes to your website, you have your new introduction. So remember task. It's nice that they give you examples, or it tells you what to put in the task. So read this first. But when you're ready to change it, just click on Last Modified, and you'll be able to change it easily. It's interesting, on this conclusion, we have an example from one of my former students as a really good conclusion. So you can see I've had a lot of experience in having students do this. Now other changes that you might want to make, besides just on that page, are under this copyright hidden link. And here you have a ton of changes that you could do. You could reorder the pages if you want. You can, I think you could even change the name. Let me see, edit page settings. Yeah, change the page name. So instead of roll 1, you notice some people have, let's say mine's on slavery, so I'm going to do the conduct safe houses. And say save. And now that's the safe houses researcher. You could add new pages, anything. But also page settings, you can, or site settings, I think. You could customize the look and feel. Remember I told you not to spend too much time, so you could make some changes later, or at any time. I think I'll use that. Um, you could customize the web under site settings and always change the name if you want to change the title. Add a visitor counter, things like that. So it's live and working and pretty easy to make changes to it. That doesn't look too good right now, but that's how easy it is to add to your web quest. So enjoy doing that.